again, and I'm on time. 2 days on the run. How about that? It's a record. Okay, we are here with the updates on We Share Abundance. It is, of course, weekend. It's Saturday, the 27th of August, so we don't have the developers working, but there is always something going on, isn't there? Okay, so we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. We tend to see comments better in there, and that's where I'll be heading in a moment. But whichever platform you're watching on, whichever country you're from, whichever continent, whatever your background is, whether you're a guest or a citizen or somebody that just happened by and said, I wonder what's going on there. Everybody is equally welcome. We are the United States of the world, and we are a non-separatist organization. We don't recognize superficial differences. We're all human beings, and yet we are all unique, and that uniqueness makes us all equally valuable. And so everybody is treated with equal respect and courtesy and value. Okay, so with that said, welcome, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or late night. Everybody, I'm happy to see you here. Right, let me head over to Facebook. And when I get to Facebook, I'll look for We Share Abundance publicly. And when that comes up, I'll be looking for the 27th of August. And that's there. And when that comes up, we've got the speaker on. Just a minute. Let me get rid of that. Save feedback. And hallelujah, we have things working. We've got comments. We've got Ramachandra from India. He's a UK resident, but he's been in India for a while, spreading the word. We've got Martin Foster from up in the northwest of England. And we seem to be a bit light on people at the moment. I'm often late and people get here late. We'll give it a minute or two. Just for those that are interested, we've got Bazina in from Scotland, capital of Scotland in Edinburgh. England had a resounding victory over South Africa in the test match at Old Trafford. It was almost a complete opposite reversal of the game at Lord's, where South Africa thrashed England unmercifully, and England have thrashed South Africa in this test unmercifully. Total reversal, unexpected. That's what sport is about. You can never bank on anything happening because it's the uncertainties that make life interesting. And I suppose it's the same in all aspects of life, isn't it? There's always something that crops up that is a little bit out of the ordinary, you didn't expect, or goes against the grain. At the moment, Bitcoin is dropping in value. It's struggling to get back over 20,000. It's popped up over there a little bit, but it's back down again. It's around about 19,960 at the moment. I think it's bound to go up, but there again, like sport, it's unpredictable. It could come crashing down further. It could get back up to 21, 22,000. Who knows? Nobody really. Everybody that thinks they're an expert gives their opinion, and it is only guesswork, really. Nobody really knows. I think being weekend, you don't see the huge movements quite as much as during the week, because during the week you can get major corporations and investment trusts and hedge funds and things that can be either buying or selling in large quantities. But but at the weekend it tends to be just the ebb and flow of the general public more. Okay, who else have we got? I noticed Russ Cowley's not here again. I don't know whether he was in hospital for a couple of days. I hope he's not back there. Oh, he is back here. He is back. I've seen that after Bazina, we've got Kingsley from, he's now in Lugano in Switzerland. He's enjoying his summer vacation, I think. We've got Richard from Devon. It's like a summer vacation here. It's been a good day today. And we've got Thobza from South Africa. Yeah, we turned the tables on you this time in the cricket. Russ Cowley here from Newcastle. He's usually top of the comments list, but he's late on parade today. He lost his bus pass, I think. And Share Abundance showing market value of 740 in the back office. I know, and it's got to be wrong, Bazina. I'll comment on that later. It can't possibly be right. And Leon Henderson says it's finally cooling down a bit in California. And Paula is in from Holland. Okay. Right. Where are we? 7 minutes in. Let's get started with a very short but emotional prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service. And we know through service that each member will attract into their life everything they want and need, and true happiness. Amen. Okay, and we also have a little affirmation been doing, because as I said in the preamble, we are a non-separatist organization. We're all just human beings in this community, the United States of the world. And so we have a little affirmation to help us shed any prejudices that might have crept their way in. And it goes like this. We are happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, and we've got Akpomade from Nigeria as well. Okay, because that's been brought up, let's do the numbers to start with. We have a net decrease of 13 in our registered members to 38,855. We talk about a net decrease or a net increase because we take out members that usually they're people that sign up just to see what it's about and can't be bothered going through the process, or say, okay, it's not for me. So anybody that's not logged in for a couple of months, we take them out. And we always get new registrations every day, and whether we have more registrations or more removals depends on whether we've got a net increase or net decrease. And the last 24 hours we had a net decrease of 13. Our active members, which are people that are logging in on a regular basis, at least 50% of the available days, is standing at 6,302, and that's up 14 on yesterday. Multiply Weezer had one new email verified member, 13,381 members there. Still 6,430 members of that number that have bought advertising, that's about half. And the bonus pool hasn't gone up by sufficient to push it into the next dollar bracket. And then we have this extraordinary figure. It's showing $740.16 on the coin ranking site as the price, the market value for Wheat Abundance tokens. And I've looked in Waves, which is the only place you can buy them and sell them, and there's nobody bought anything like at that price that I can see. And they'd be crazy to do so. It's well over what we would expect, and they're only showing $6 worth of trading volume. So what they're saying is somebody came in with $6 and bought our tokens at twice their normal market value. It doesn't make sense. So I think you can take whatever is shown there with a pinch of salt. I'm sure it will get back to a reasonable figure, around about $300 in the not too distant future. Especially because we've got this bear market in cryptos anyway. All the cryptos are tumbling down in value at the moment. People are panicking because of it, and they'll sell in panic. But I'm pretty sure that it's a good time to buy. I'm pretty sure that they will come back up, and I think it's not going to be long before they're back at 23, 24, 25,000. But like I said at the beginning, I'm no expert, and even the experts only guess. So I'm not here to offer financial advice. I'm just saying, that's my hunch, if you like. But it doesn't make sense to me what's showing for the Wheat Abundance token. I am absolutely certain you can go into Waves now and buy them for around $300. Anyway, that's what is showing, and that's what I'm reporting. It's also showing for the first time for about a week the Wheater token, and it's showing that at almost 0.5 cent, which is up considerably on the last time it was reported, which was over a week ago, when it was about just over 1/10 of a cent. $26 worth of volume there, still incredibly low. But at least it's showing something. I never mentioned the coin ranking for Wheat Abundance. It's up 146 places to 4,361. And the coin ranking for Wheater is up 95 places since we last had a report, which, as I say, was about a week ago, to 1,650. So those are the numbers, and I think you can take them with a pinch of salt. So there we go. And we've got Lauren Roberts from Nevada, and he joined the community this month. Well, welcome, Lauren, and Nevada. I used to drive through Nevada an awful lot because I had a home in, this was in the days when I was wealthy. Not really wealthy, but comfortably wealthy, before I sold my homes to start this program. We had a home in California, and we had a home in Utah. And so we used to drive up and down the I-5 quite a lot through Nevada. And there's some beautiful places in Nevada, but I think Utah has got the pick if you are looking for sort of desert landscapes. There's some great national parks in Utah, but some good stuff in Nevada too. It's very interesting, and of course they've got that amazing dam there at near Las Vegas. I can't think of the name of the place. Henderson, I think, isn't it? It's near Henderson. Interestingly, Dave from Havasu, I think, lives in Henderson, Nevada. Yeah, the temperature is always pretty high in that area. Usually this time of year it's about 105, 106, something like that, I think. but it's very dry. It's a nice dry heat. It's when you get the humidity with the heat that it gets oppressive. Okay, so that is the numbers. What's been going on today? I was hoping to get people into the to do the checking today, but there's not been anybody in there. Just a minute, I've got a message on Skype. I don't know whether this is from our checkers pool. No, it's not, so I can ignore that message for now. But any of you guys that have volunteered to check the new plan, I will be in there tomorrow working and checking things myself, and you will all be welcome to get in there. I know it's a Sunday, but it would be handy to get as much checking as we can done before Monday when Devian is back to try and get the thing launched. I doubt whether we'll get it launched Monday, but maybe Tuesday. So all you checkers that have volunteered, any of you that are in that Skype group, if you can be in there tomorrow, and if you don't know what to do, just ask and we'll point you in the right direction. I'll try and do a little video. I will do a little video just showing how to get started and start testing. And then we can be rocking and rolling with that. Today I've mainly been on preparing the slides for the presentation. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm going to have to come off it and get into the testing of the back end of the program, making sure that everything is working right, and then I'll have to get back on it once we get a few people in there testing as well. It'll probably take me another half day to get those slides done to my satisfaction, and then a video made. The slides will be available for you, and of course the video will be there available on the website as well to help promote things. And then we're going to need splash pages and everything. It's a really exciting program. I think we'll get people making small amounts quickly. Well, I'm pretty, yeah, I can't guarantee it, obviously, but what we're aiming for is to get people making a few dollars regularly, rather than trying to aspire for 800,000, which they're never really going to achieve, but they might hit $40 or $50 along the way. You know, we want them to be making the $2, $5, $10 every week, every day, even $20, $40 every week, $50. You know, this sort of level, quick cycling into those numbers. There will be some bigger payments, bigger commission that'll drop in, but if we look after the bottom end and keep that rolling and cycling, the big ones will just happen nicely. And if you're making, particularly if you've introduced people, because there's 100% matching bonus, you know, if you've got somebody that's making, let's say, just $50 a month, and let's suppose you've introduced 10 people, which is no big deal. You know, it's like $5 to get involved in it, and pretty easy to make $50 a month. People are going to want to get involved. Plus, what they get as a product is amazing. It's advertising for life, good quality advertising for anything else they're promoting. So it's going to be really exciting. But if you've introduced 10 people and they're making $50 a month, you're making $50 a month off your referrals. Each referral, $500. And then when they get a bigger payment dropping in, you know, a $500 payment or a $2,000 payment or whatever, you're going to get that as well. Everything that anybody that you refer earns, you're going to earn the same. You're going to get a 100% match on your referrals income. We're only structured on 2 levels. We're not looking for building down through 20 levels to show ridiculous figures that are highly improbable that anybody will ever achieve. We're structured on 2 levels with a bonus 3rd level in the 4th area of our program. So it's a pretty simple program. There will also be a lot of orphan entries created. They'll be under the admin, but they are in fact orphans, and they'll just be coming in right at the beginning, pushing everybody through. Of course, we need the sales, and we're going to encourage people to make the sales. And the biggest encouragement to me is that 100% matching bonus. That is where your money is going to be. That is where your big money is going to be. If you just introduced 1 person a week for a year, that would give you 50 people. 50 people making, let's suppose they're making conservatively $1,000 a year. That's $50,000 a year you're going to be making from those referrals. Okay, 50 grand just for referring 1 person a week. And many people will be introducing 1 a day. Some people will introduce 1 an hour. So it's wide open for you. And don't forget that income that you are generating, whether it be from your own positions or from your referrals, can be as much as doubled with our Power of 1 bonus. So that 50,000 could very easily be 100,000. You don't have to do much to qualify for that 100% bonus. Just refer 5 people, 5 new paid members of the Poverty Crusher plan in a month, and you're qualified for that month to double your income. Okay, if you withdraw your income, it's added at the time of withdrawal. So let's suppose you're not qualified this month, but you've got a couple of thousand sitting there, but you know you're going to be qualified next month. You can leave it in there, draw it out next month when you're qualified, and get your bonus on it. It's not related to when the income is earned and goes into your wallet. You get that bonus when you withdraw the funds. So you can plan it the best way for you. It's really exciting. A lot of people are going to become really find freedom, not just financial freedom, not just freedom from debt, but it's going to give you time freedom, because it won't take you long to maintain and grow your business. Obviously, the more time and effort you put in, the faster and the bigger it's going to grow. But it won't take you that long, and you'll just be able to do what you want. It will really give you that freedom. And the great thing about it is you will know that by doing this, you're helping others. I know you're going to get paid really good amounts, but it all boils down to the fact that you are going to be helping others. Okay, and you're going to feel good about that. Let me see who else is here and if we've got any questions. Let me. Okay, I remember seeing Lauren. We've got Andrew from New Zealand. Paula says, I love Utah. I used to live in Salt Lake City. Yeah, I used to live about halfway between Salt Lake City and St. George, which is on the sort of southern end of of the state. The place called Fillmore. Lovely little place. I can't remember what the population is, not very big, but it had its own 9-hole golf course that you could always get on, and you knew who was playing because you knew everybody that was in town anyway, you know. It was really good. Lauren says, can I pre-register? As a member of We Share Abundance, as a citizen of We Share Abundance, you are already in position, Lauren, but you can't register until we've done the testing and we put it out there, and then you can pay your $5 and you're up and running. You can, of course, buy more positions if you want. I mean, there's nothing to stop you saying, okay, $5 isn't a lot to me, I'll have $20 worth. But I would recommend that what you do is you buy the different levels first, because if you join and you get people beneath you, sales beneath you, they've got to buy something. It's not just about people, it's a sale. But those sales, if the person that made or bought that product, bought that ad pack, is a go-getter, he can get into the next level faster than you. And if you're not in there, we can't place him under you. He would be an orphan, and he would go into the first available matrix that is there. So it would be advantageous to buy not just the first level, which is $5, but the second level, which may be the $9 or $10. It's at the moment it's programmed at 10, but if it's easy to switch it to 9, we're going to do that. It will be done eventually anyway, but at the moment it's 10. So like if you've got $15, you could buy those two. And if you can buy the next one, it stops it happening again. So there are only 4 of them. Ideally, you know, you buy all 4 one time, you're done, boom. Because everything else will happen on re-entries. But if you want to go the other way, you can have as many positions as you like on that first level, and do things that way. But you can also just take one $5 position and get out there and do a bit of sharing of love and abundance, getting people involved, and make a lot of money that way. Okay. And we've got Peter from Kettering. Paula, how much does it cost to buy a position in all levels? I can't tell you. I know the first one is 5 and the second one is 10. I can't remember what the third one is, Paula. I've got a feeling it's 60 for the third, and the fourth one will be quite heavy. So not many people will buy all 4. But I can't remember offhand what they are. You'll know soon enough. Okay, so Lauren says, thanks for your update. Thank you for being here, Lauren, and welcome to our community. And I hope that you get the vibes of love and friendliness that are existing here. Richard said, I checked the Skype group today. I couldn't find any details about the testing requirements or how to access the test site. I'm ready to start testing today. There are details in there, I think, Richard. Maybe that's why I said I'll make a video. If you don't really know, if you've never done any of our testing before, you won't really understand what it's about. So I'll make a little video, but it won't be available till tomorrow. I'll do it first thing tomorrow. So if I can make sure I'm up at my normal time, 3, takes me about 2 to 3 hours for my morning routines. I'll be in at 6. I'll get the video done by 7 a.m. It'll be in there. I won't get it done today. I'm just too tired to be doing it now. Okay. So but thanks, Richard, and thanks for being in there. And I will get that video done so that people know what they're supposed to be doing and how. Okay, I should have done it before, really, but usually we've had the same people testing, and they're used to testing things. And for whatever reason, we've got a completely new bunch this time. But everybody is always welcome. Okay. Let me check in the Melon app and see if we've got any comments or questions from YouTube or Twitch. We've got Ronnie Rodriguez, who comes in just to be negative. We've got Lewis from Lisbon, Portugal, which is not Lisbon. I don't particularly want to move to Lisbon, but I do want to move to Portugal as my next move. We're a bit like gypsies, my wife and I. We've moved well over almost 30 times in the what is it now, 48, 49. What year are we in? 22. In the 48 years we've been married, we've moved almost 30 times, and it's not just been little moves. Sometimes it's been country to country and things like that. So our next move we're planning is for Portugal. Okay. So welcome anyway to Lewis from Portugal. And I'm just scrolling down to see if we've got anybody else in with any questions. Nope. So that pretty much sums it all up. You're going to check back in tomorrow. Thanks, Richard. We'll get it done, and we'll get working through it, and we'll get as much testing as we can done. See if we can find any bugs. Hopefully there won't be too many, but there are usually some. Okay. So with that said, this lovely day has flown away. The time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet again. Same time, same place. Tomorrow, YouTube, Twitch. In our Facebook group, we share abundance publicly. 7 p.m. London time. Until then, keep sharing love and abundance. I love you all, and God bless you all. And God bless the England cricket team for redeeming themselves in such a spectacular fashion. God bless. Auf